Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to House of Positivity and Energy. Hi.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hi. Good evening.
Hi. Okay, a very good evening to everyone. Hi, my name is Eve, and we have Vince and Usman together. Okay, great. So maybe those who are watching can help us to like and share. All right, we have lots of gifts for you all today. Hi. All right, so to kickstart, right, let's do a self-introduction for those who had watched our episode 2 weeks ago. All right, we had done our introduction. So today we have a special guest with us. So before that, let me do a self-introduction. I'm Eve. I'm actually one of the business owners in House of HôPe. So it's actually a jewelry shop set up by my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Phua, for 31 years. So we specialize in diamond and jade, and also we do customization of rings and jewelry, and also have trade-in of jewelry as well. So maybe let's pass the mic to Vince. Can you do a self-introduction for yourself? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Eve. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Vince, and welcome and in joining us again. So I'm your friend, and of course, I always share that my dream is be able to eat good food but not grow fat. I'm not sure who has the same dream as me, especially now. We cannot dine out. We need to eat at home, right? So I think we'll be eating even more food. So comment same in the chat box if you are the same as me. Okay, so actually, what I do now is actually I help people manage their weight. Because I think it's important that, we can be healthy, but we can eat good food at the same time. Of course, that's about me. And over to you, Usman. Can you share with us?
Thank you, Vince. Hello, everyone. I help people to clean their environment with just one finger. I hope that intrigues you. Okay, what I do is I supply organic disinfectant that we can use it creatively and efficiently, so much so that it will help us to disinfect while we can do other things. For example, we can use it with a humidifier. And the other product is a DIY spray, where just one finger, you can spray on high touch areas and it will last for 6 months. It will disinfect by itself. It will clean virus, bacteria, including COVID. Okay, I'll tell you more about it. What we're going to do now is we're going to share a link whereby you can get to know us better, because we're going to give out complimentary services worth up to $150. Actually, today is actually to $200, because we've got a special guest who is also going to give out some complimentary services as well. I'm going to share the link now. Back to you, Eve.
Yes, thank you, Usman. I've shared already the form. Yes. So for those who are watching, just click on the link. You'll be able to view our options for you. So for me, as a jeweler, we are offering a free consultation for you to do a jewelry audit, meaning to say you can bring whatever jewelry that you want to either do a trade-in, or you're unsure what kind of gemstones or jade you are having. Maybe someone pass it to you. Then you want to find out the value. You can come down and I'll do a analysis for you based on your birth dates to find out which is the lucky gemstone for you. So it's a complimentary service. And also for Vince, how about Vince? What kind of service are you giving?
All right, because I think we'll be dining at home most often right now. And I think, most parents or most mothers are at a loss on what to cook, because our children always say, always cook the same. Eat until very sian already. So I have something, that we can actually, have to eat at home, but at the same time, it's filling, it's nutritious, and most importantly, won't grow fat one. So of course, this is what I'll be giving away, as complimentary, as well as a complimentary weight management, the composition. So this will help us understand, why our body is not slimming down, or how can we slim down better, right? Of course, that's me. So with this, I would like to also share with you that we have a special guest today. We really have the great pleasure to introduce our very, very chill, Andrea to join us. Andrea, can you share with us your photo, or can you share your video? Share your video with us.
Drum roll.
Oh, wow. Very very sunshine. Like you see her background even got rainbow some more.
Yeah,
and I think rainbow is very important, like, because like we can see, you see my background is flowers, Eve also flower, then Usman is at the beach, so we need the rainbow, to lighten up and brighten our day.
We are very nature today.
Yes. So yes. I just want to share a bit about Andrea. When I in my eyes, she's always positive, always full of life. I think you can see it from her smile here, right? And she also has a very beautiful family. She's self-employed. She's also Mrs. Singapore 2020, in case you guys don't know. And she's also a cancer survivor. When I first knew and heard her story, right, I was really, really amazed at how strong she was. I really cannot imagine if I'm the one going through what she has gone through. I think it's really, really not easy, and she has really great strength. And this is also the reason why we specially invited her to join us today, as I am sure her sharing can inspire and give us all hope. Shall we all welcome our most chill Andrea? Andrea, please share with us. Thank you.
Most chill, I a bit paiseh. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Vince, for putting such good words for me. Yeah, my name is Andrea. So I am a cancer survivor, as what Vince has mentioned. And yeah, last year I actually took part in Mr. Singapore I took part, and fortunately I won. So really thank all of you for inviting me tonight. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Andrea. Wow, very you hear just now Andrea sharing like very, very simple, but I believe there's so much more stories behind her, right? Maybe I'll just share, about Andrea's previous photo. Is that okay for you, Andrea?
Okay.
Okay, just a moment. Can you guys see Andrea here? Andrea, maybe is it okay if you can share a bit about the journey while you're actually battling your cancer?
Oh, okay. So I had cancer when I was age 26. So so actually at that time, my eldest child, which is in a photo, her name is Vera. So Vera was 2 years old at that time, and I was also pregnant. So I was pregnant with my second child. Yeah, but unfortunately, I had very bad backache. Then even though I had very bad backache, my doctor still had to just gave me painkillers to ease the pain because I was pregnant, so I couldn't do any scans, x-rays or so. So in a way, the doctor gave me painkillers. Then I actually had to tahan the pain. So I took MC for 1 month. Then I took MC for 1 month until suddenly, my legs actually start to get numb. Like from the toes, right, it will start to numb, and then it went all the way. Eventually, both of my legs went numb. So that was when they found out that actually this was actually quite serious. So I did an MRI, and they found a tumor in my spinal cord, and that tumor was fast growing and pressing on my nerve. So I had to do a 4 hours operation to remove the tumor so that they can decompress the nerve, so that I can, because actually at that point my doctor actually told me that if you don't do this operation, right, you will lose your legs within 3 days, because nerves cannot revive 它不可以重生的嘛. So if cannot revive, right, then within 3 days you will lose both your legs lah. So I had to do the operation quite in an emergency situation. It was 4 hours. Then fortunately, I actually survived the 4 hours operation. But the unfortunate thing is, because they found out that it was cancer, it was a diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. So it happened in my spinal cord, and they need to do an immediate chemotherapy. However, the chemotherapy will affect the baby. Hence, I needed to make a decision. So I actually terminated my pregnancy at that point of time to save my life. So actually, I'm also quite thankful for my doctor at that point of time, because my doctor is quite rational. He actually tell me that, you have to think of your daughter now. You cannot think of the fetus in your, you cannot think of your pregnancy. You need to think of your 2.5-year-old baby. So I went through the chemo with my daughter's support lah, because that time she's only 2. So eventually I went through a 4 months quite aggressive treatment for my cancer. Then it was 4 months, so ultimately, so now I'm still going back for reviews. Yeah, it was actually, this happened 10 years ago lah. So now you all know my age, right? I say I better my cancer 26, then it was 10 years ago.
You look like 18, eh?
Still very young. Still very young.
Not so young already. So, but fortunately, even though I had this episode of cancer, after that, after my doctor gave me the green light, I was able to get pregnant 2 more times. So now I'm a mother of three lovely children. Yeah. So my eldest, this year she's 12. So actually she has been hearing me telling my stories many times until she can also. So I feel it is good that even though she may not remember lah, she's only 2, but because she has been hearing me telling my clients, telling my friends about my story, right? It actually, in a way, she remembers it, and so I feel she actually knows what I went through, and she was with me. So she was actually very proud that she said that, oh, I went through this with mommy. Yeah, so I think sometimes we need to remind our children that, even though you're young, you can't remember, but you actually went through hardship with us also. Yeah, so that's my takeaway. So that's why now I actually cherish my life more. I do more things that to challenge myself. Yeah, because I really don't know when is the last time. At 26, if you all remember what happened when you all were 26, right? You all think that you all won't die one. Yeah, so the feeling of death actually occurred when I was in the operating theatre. Yeah, that was my first encounter with death, because at the operating theatre they actually tell me that it's a high risk operation. You may lose your legs, you may also lose your life. Nobody has so that was my first encounter. Then the second encounter was, it is cancer, and it's aggressive. It means that if I don't get it clear within these 2 years, right, it will relapse and it may become more serious. Yeah, so I feel that actually every day is a bonus to me now. Yeah. So that's my little story that I would like to share with everyone.
Wow, very inspiring. Very, your fighting spirit is very admirable, right? Very encouraging to everyone who's watching. Especially today, our topic is mind over matter. So how important this spirit is to HOPE, HOPE. Maybe each of us can share a bit on what is HOPE, and we're going to ask questions to ask Andrea to give us, her insight on what is her hope, to everybody. So maybe for H, let me start. H is actually happiness for our HOPE. So O is origin, right? And P is positivity, and E is energy. So I'd like to ask Andrea the first question. All right, that because her story is very, really gives people hope that we can be happy as long as we have hope in life, right? So I'd like to ask Andrea, what is your definition of happiness before you had cancer and after you had cancer, and after you went through everything, you survived cancer? What is the definition? Is there any change in your definition of happiness?
Wow, this question, 3 questions, right? In one.
Okay, so happiness.
Okay, so before I had cancer, right? Happiness. Okay, so before I had cancer, I just graduated and I just became a mother. Yeah, I just graduated from my uni. I went to work for, I think, 2 or 3 years. Then I got married and became a young mother. So I think at that point of time, I don't really know what is happiness. To me, I just 过日子. Okay, every month I have my salary coming. Yeah, I can be my daughter. That's life to me. Yeah, but during cancer, I actually I went through a lot. Really at that point of time, even though I look like I don't really think a lot lah, but yeah, I actually think a lot during that time. Like, what if today I really pass away? What will people think about me? Yeah, what is the one thing that people take away from me, or what is the thing that I can contribute back that people remember me? So that was my thoughts actually. Yeah, so during cancer, I actually see a lot of other patients because I stay in the hospital, then I like to talk, right? So I like to talk to the patients beside me. So when you ask them about their condition, right, it's so I feel they are even more inspiring than me. I feel that my sickness is so minute compared to them. I met this Indonesian. She actually came to, oh no, I met this Vietnamese. She actually came to Singapore to seek treatment because Singapore's medical treatment is better. So when she came here and seek treatment, right, she actually sold her house, her land, her cow, I think, and left her daughter there in Vietnam. And she came here to seek treatment with her mother and her brother. And the whole time when she's seeking treatment in SGH, right? Actually, we all stay in SGH, lah. She said that she said that she actually sold everything and told out 50,000, right? So with that 50,000, she came to Singapore. And the problem is she don't even know that if she can survive and go back and see her daughter the last chance. Yeah. So to me, even though sometimes we think that, our situation is the worst situation in the world, but there are so many people that has more issues and problems than us. Yeah. So to me, happiness after when I had cancer, I cherish more the things that I have. And I'm very grateful that I'm born in Singapore. I have the best medical facilities, and I have the best insurance coverage that I can, and I don't need to worry about anything. And my family is with me in Singapore. Whereas for her, she has to separate from her daughter, and she don't even know whether she can see her for the last time. And after I survived cancer, my definition of happiness is that how am I going to make a difference to other people's life? Yeah. So, don't lose don't how do I say don't kufu whatever treatment that I went through, right? Since I survived already, right, it means that it's a second chance in my life, right? So I've been thinking, how can I give back to other people to make sure that, their life is better? Yeah, so that's my definition of happiness by helping more people to realize that, we are fortunate in a way. Yeah. So that's my way of happiness. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Very enlightening, right? I think every setback that we have in life is to teach us a lesson or wake up call. So I think you are reborn, right? In a way, you see
Right.
the rainbow after rain and dark clouds or whatever. So I think it's very inspiring that we keep the faith. Yeah. Yes. So thank you, Andrea, for this inspiring answer. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
thank
Also,
you. Yeah, we have a few friends watching. Thank you for coming in. Eng Wee, right? We have Jane, right? Jane, yeah. Thank you. And Marcus, a lot. Thank you. So actually, we are connected through a platform, right? Maybe Vince want to share a bit, or yeah. So how are we connected? Maybe a few of them who are watching might be a bit, curious. What connected us?
okay, sure. I think it's really fate, but I think it's also because that we want better things in life. Not just monetary, but I think maybe more towards holistic, happiness in life. I think that's why we were connected and in Vision BNI. Right, that's the first time I saw Andrea really lively, really positive. So I was attracted, by the energy, emitted by her, and of course everyone at that time in Vision. So that's how I came, to join Vision. So thank you, Andrea, again for your positivity. right? So that's how we actually come to know one another. I think it's really the energy that attracts all of us together. Oh, then of course, I also have a burning question, for Andrea. Although just now Andrea shared a lot about happiness, right? But I'm also very curious, is that how did you actually overcome the challenges at that point in time? Because I think it's not easy, like although we can see other people, maybe not as good as us, or maybe like you say the lady from Vietnam, but then you are still in that stage in life. And then how did you actually overcome it? What actually was in your mind at that time?
Okay, for me, right? Okay, I wouldn't say that I don't feel down also. So whenever I'm in the hospital, I actually cry myself to sleep. If y'all don't know, now I tell y'all my secret. Yeah, so like I watched the 连续剧, I watched the drama, right? So no, like a bit of sadness only I cry already. Maybe because I'm alone in the hospital, I feel very lonely. Yeah, so I think how do you overcome the challenges at my lowest point of my life is that the support from my friends, yeah, and the support from my family was actually very important to me. Yeah, because these are the people that are most important to me. So I have so many friends that came and visit me that I tell myself, okay lah, even today I hold my funeral on my wake, right? I have so many people there for me. Yeah, Marcus is one of them that came and visit me. Yeah, so he brought all my secondary school friends to come and cheer me up. So I think with my parents, with my daughter with me, with my husband with me, I feel I don't even feel that I can disappoint them. Yeah, I feel that I need to fight this through. And I think the support from your doctor is very important also. So my doctor was actually very positive when he revealed the news that, oh, you had cancer, right? It was a very, I tell you, when he tell you I have cancer, right? It doesn't seem, it's not like in a drama like that. He just come in and he said, oh, okay, you have lymphoma, so you just do chemo, you will be done already. Okay? Then he walk off. It's like, I just take antibiotics, right? Tomorrow I'll be okay. So that's how he delivered the news to me, which I think it helped me a bit because I don't feel that it's that serious. Yeah. So what was on my mind that time was I didn't think I would die leh. 真的, I think my doctor did deliver the news quite well. So the only reason why I want to survive, right, is just that I don't want a stepmother for my daughter. Yeah, I just think that, no. My husband cannot marry another girl. My husband cannot sleep with another girl. So I cannot die. So I remember like the first day so when I had my operation, I did my first chemo in the hospital. I actually spent 3 weeks in the hospital. The moment I went in, it was 3 weeks already. So after 3 weeks when I was discharged, right, I still remember that night I was discharged. Then I felt very excited. So I was sleeping beside my husband. Then I told my husband, I'm gonna die, If I die, then another woman will sleep at my on the position I'm sleeping. Then will take over the mother's role for my daughter. Then my husband tell me, you can talk so loud, right? You won't be dying lah. So then he asked me to go and sleep. So I think the fighting force behind it is that I just don't want the worst to happen. I just don't want it. So that kept me going. Yeah, that kept me going. Okay, I cannot, I cannot be so weak. I need to survive this. Yeah. So that's my little secret.
Wow, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah.
I think like what you mentioned, I think how the doctor really delivered the news is really important. Imagine he telling us, very serious, I think your survival rate very jialat. Then it will make us as patients or as first timers will be very worried. I think that will also make us not feel good. Then I think at the same time, I think we really also want to thank Marcus, for really bringing all your friends to give you hope and encourage you. I think that's really important. The people around you, what they tell you, what they say to you, and ultimately, I think it's also your love, for your family.
Yes.
And you keep telling, hey, my daughter needs me, my husband needs me, they cannot be without me. I think this is really important. With love, love is the strongest energy we can emit, and it is stronger than even cancer. So I think it's not just about the doctor that help you win, but it's about your love you have for your family that, keeps you going even till this day. Right. Thank you, Andrea, so much.
Yeah, I really, correct. I strongly believe in the support system and mind over matter, right? Today we said, to me, it's mind over body. So sometimes so my doctor actually told me that, a lot of patients, they, when they know that they have cancer, they actually think negatively, or they don't really, they think negatively. So they get into a very depressed mode. And that's where they don't really recover well. Yeah. So for me, you know what I do, right? Okay, I tell you another secret.
Wow, today lots of secret for us.
Yeah. So for me, I like to do shopping. So I in a hospital cannot shop, right? I do online shopping. So that's my therapy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think if you really need someone that has cancer, just let them do what they like. Yeah. If they like to eat, just let them eat. Don't control them. If they want to go shopping, let them go shopping. Yeah. If they like to buy 4D, let them buy 4D. Yeah, because it is a therapy to them. But if we change their lifestyle, they will feel abnormal to them. Yeah. So don't change a person's lifestyle because they have cancer. That's my own point of view. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Really great advice. Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah. Thank you.
Listening to your story actually make me want to cry.
Really?
Yeah.
You first time listen, right?
Yeah. First time I'm listening. And that statement you made touched my heart, because you said that you cry yourself to sleep every night in the hospital. So although you sort of answered my question here and there in your previous answer, but I just have to ask you again because of that statement that you cry yourself to sleep every night. Where did your strength come from that helped you overcome all these challenges, all these things that your whole life flashed in front of your eyes at that point of time? Where did that strength come from?
I think it still comes back to actually strength, other than my external strength from my family and friends. I think that is external. Yeah. But from within, if y'all know me, right? If I'm put into a situation, right, I'll just fight through it. If y'all know me well enough, yeah, if I put into a situation and I know that, I may lose a battle, right? But I'm already put into it, right? I will do my best to fight through the battle. So for me, I just don't like to lose lah. So whatever the doctor tell me, I'll just do it in order to survive this. Yeah. So I actually went for chemo all by myself. All by myself. So chemo is for me, I have inpatient and outpatient. So usually people go for outpatient, but for me, because I need to do I need to, what's that? 吊水. I need to 吊水.
Drip.
I need to do dripping, yeah, because that's one of the chemo medicine will be harmful for the liver. So I need to do the drip after that chemo. So I need to do an inpatient for 5 days. Then after that I come out, I need to do outpatient. So it's a cycle, 6 cycles of this inpatient, outpatient. So during outpatient, right, actually nobody accompany me. I go for my chemo myself. I sit at the recliner seat myself. Yeah, so sometimes the nurse also will ask me, are you here alone? Then I say, yeah, I'm here alone. So even though I say I need my support system, but even I'm thrown to by doing it myself, I can still do it. Because to me, my objective is very simple. I just want to get myself cured. Whoever that is coming with me or not with me, right, I will still get this treatment done. Yeah, but it's not because my husband not come with me, it's because my husband was working that time. And I feel it's a waste of time if everybody come and see me sleep. Because when I do chemo, you're just sleeping. So I feel I'm in the best hands, there are nurses there. Yeah, so why not leave it to the professionals? So I tell my mom and my dad and my husband, no need to accompany me, I'll just stay at home. When I'm done, then they will come and pick me. Yeah, so I remember the first time the doctor saw my husband was when I already finished all my chemo. Then the doctor saw my husband and said, "Oh, this is the first time I see you." This is the first time I ever see her family member.
Amazing.
Yeah. So don't be affected by, oh, nobody is with me. Nobody is going through this with me. No. Actually, there's a lot of people that may be rooting for you. Yeah. And if you really need help, you should ask for it. Yeah. I believe if I ask for help, actually at that point of time, like sometimes I ask my friends to accompany me to check in the hospital. I want to say check in hotel, check in the hospital for my treatment, right? They will accompany me. They will just come down and buy food for me. When I'm in the hospital, they will just buy my favorite food to feed me. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how it still comes back to the support system that I have. Yeah.
Amazing. Andrea, you're really an inspiration for us. We've got about 10 to 15 viewers. Do you have any questions for Andrea?
Yeah, we have Fionn here. Hi, Fionn, Mervin. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we have questions. You can type in the comment. All right. So we also have this link for you to fill in a form if you're keen to actually claim some of the services that we are offering to you, because thanks for coming to join us today. So you can just click, and then we have services from Andrea also. Thanks, Andrea, for being an inspiration to us. And also she's going to give us like a 20-minute kind of consultation, right, for retirement. So if you are lost, you want some guidance, you can actually connect with us, right? So yeah, I have a question for Andrea. Okay, so you mentioned about how you have transformed all this, right? How would you want to tell then 26 years old, I mean, when 10 years ago, how if let's say you are now in this position, right, what would you tell the one at 26 years old, Andrea? What kind of advice, you would tell her? Because you have changed, you have transformed your takeaways. How would you, talk to her now? If let's say here, yeah, share your takeaways with her. How would you, express it to her?
Wow, this one is a good question. I want to tell even younger me to study hard.
So that's
but
16, right?
you 算了啦. I think you should work harder. Yeah, but I think I will tell my younger 26 years old, good job. Yeah, I don't know.
I agree.
Whatever we are now, right, is always the result of what we were in the past. So whatever, like if y'all say that I am strong, I've been through this, I've been through that, right? It's because I've been through so much. So I will tell, I know already, I'll tell my 26-year-old self that, eventually you will still survive. So eventually you will be expected to share your story. Yeah. So initially I was quite hesitant about sharing whatever I go through, because I always think that people are not interested in what I go through. Yeah, but I realized that actually a lot of people benefit from my story, because firstly I went through it when I was at a younger age. So usually cancer occurs to older people. So to me, I already went through a time capsule to an older age, and I experienced the time when I'm close to death, and I experienced the time where I'm bedridden for 3 days. So when I lost my legs, right, I lost my senses on my legs. I was bedridden for 3 days, and that 3 days was my worst time of my life, because I can't even go to the toilet. Can you imagine? Then the first time when the physiotherapist or the occupation therapist brought me to the toilet to sit at the toilet bowl, right, then I realized that was the best feeling that we took for granted. We always think that, my legs are always here with me. I can always go to the toilet as and when I want. But when you're old, when somebody is old, they need other people's help. And we always discount old people's feeling. Yeah. And I actually had bed rash. After lying in bed for so many days, right? I had bed rash because the nurses didn't really clean it properly. But it's not their fault lah. It's because they can't leave me, correct? Yeah. So I had bed rash. So I had more empathy for older people. It's not that they want to complain. It's just that they are really very uncomfortable, and we always discount their feelings. Yeah. So I really, because of all this, I think that we take mobility for granted. We take our own physical body for granted. Yeah. So that is I would tell my younger self, you have to cherish what you have, and you need to share your story. Don't be so afraid. Yeah, eventually you have a lot of other friends also. Like today, I have so many new friends that also can benefit from my story. Yeah, so that would be what I would advise my younger self.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Irene said that's giver's gain. You have received what you have given, your love for others. Yeah, I think it's really what you have gone through, right? Is to prepare you to help people. It's a survival guide for everyone, who are going through difficult times. Reach out. Don't hide your feelings. Don't bottle up. Just talk to friends. We are all around, and we are trying to share hope with people around us, right? Thank you so much. If you have questions, hi Michelle, just type in and we will ask Andrea. So I'll pass the mic. Who else want to ask the next question?
Okay, me. Wow. Every time I hear Andrea sharing, I always hear strength and really see hope. Because sometimes I think, especially I think during this period, where we are going to still stay at home and the cases are going up. It's not an easy time, for everyone. But when we hear Andrea's story, we always feel that things will be better. Life is going to be better. Everything is going to be better. We are all going to pull through. That's why Andrea's rainbow is here for us. Rainbow after the rain, ma. So Andrea, you've been through, I think, life and death. I think really, really literally. So what's your philosophy in life right now? And what do you value most in life right now?
My philosophy is hard to put into words. Sometimes we are so focused on other people's mistake. I think more of I will put myself in other people's shoes more, because last time I'm more selfish. I think I always think that I'm right. But for now, I think sometimes we don't really know what other people are going through, and what is it that lead to them doing this to you. So I feel empathy is very important to me, to empathize in a person's situation. And for me, I will always do good to others lah, instead of we are on this earth for this period of time only. At most 85 years old based on statistics. Yeah. So if we are here such a short period of time, right? My philosophy is, how can I make a difference to other people's life? Yeah. So that they can remember, they can bring this forward, so they can pay it forward to the next person, that they can, so that we can make this place a better place. Yeah. I think if we can make this place a better place, right, then it is good for our children. Yeah, so that's my philosophy in life lah. That's why we started BNI, right? Because giver's gain is our philosophy. So I think BNI has the motto that I also truly believe, like giver's gain. Yeah, the more you give, the more you will gain in any other ways. Yeah. So so what do you value most in life, right? Will be I value relationship a lot in my life. Yeah. Some people value money, some people value career. Yeah, but for me, relationship is important to me, because I tell you, when you're sick, right, the person next to you is more important than the money and career that you have. Yeah, because that is where your mental strength comes from. Yeah, the people that encourages you, the positive people that can bring you to greater heights. Then if let's say you want to have better career, you want to have better things in life, the people around you is important. That's why they say you are the average of the 5 people that you mix with, right? Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, so I value a lot of my relationship. I cherish the people that are around me. Yeah, and I make sure that the people that are around me are positive and we can draw strength from each other if we need. Yeah. So that is my philosophy and what I value most in my life.
Wow, thank you, Andrea. I think this is really life wisdom, because at the age of 18, having such life wisdom is really not easy. Some people, at the age of 60, 70 may not even have the wisdom you have. So I think it's really, we're really thankful to you, for really sharing. And I hope, all of us, can really not just listen, but just really listen in and into our heart. And we practice, what Andrea is practicing right now. And I'm sure, the world will also be a better place. And thank you, Andrea, for being that person.
I want to add on something. So to me, right, as long as it's not life and death, right, it can be solved. We think so hard about some problem, right, that we forgot that this may not be important, like maybe 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road. So yeah, we should always take things too hard on ourselves or on the situation itself. Yeah, this will eventually pass.
Yes.
So that's my takeaway, from this episode of my life.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
How about you, Usman? Do you have anything else for Andrea?
Yeah. Before that, I would like to read out what Michelle said. She said, amazing on how you generate positivity despite the challenges you faced. You are a strong lady. Now, this leads to this next question that I'm going to ask. So what Andrea has shared all this while is that positivity, that strength. So this question is, I want to ask Andrea is, I'm sure you have had disappointments in life. So what you have showed us is the strength and the positive. How did you handle those disappointments?
Disappointment is always because we have an expectation of the outcome or of that person. That's why we have a disappointment, correct? I think, if because 我们有期望，我们才会有失望嘛。Correct. So, sometimes it is good that we have to understand that not everybody can live up to our expectation, or our expectation it doesn't in line. It's not in line. That's why we have disappointment. So for me, that's why relationship is important. I'll speak to someone that is higher wisdom to make sure that I don't 钻牛角尖. Yeah. Don't. So disappointment is part and parcel of life. Yeah. So that is how we can further improve. That is how we can reflect. What is it that that went wrong, or what is it that I should do so that I can prevent this from happening. Yeah. I feel every setback or every I feel this cancer, to other people it may be a setback, it is a very sad thing. But to me, it's the greatest life lesson I've ever had. And nobody can take this away from me. Yeah. And so to me, this is part of my life. Yeah, this is part of my life. I never ever ask why me. I know a lot of friends that had cancer, or a lot of people that had cancer, right? The first thing they will ask is why me. My mother is a breast cancer survivor. The first thing when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, she was very sad. She asked why me. Yeah, and she cannot face the reality. She said that she don't want to seek treatment. She said, I don't want to seek treatment. I just want to die. Then I asked her, why do you want to give up when you are in the best situation? You are in Singapore. You have the best medical facilities. Why do you want to give up something that most a lot of people overseas are yearning for. Then after she hear this, then I say, you know, your grandchildren are still so young. Why do you want to give up? It can be cured, you know, you just go through the chemo. Yes, it's a painful journey to go through chemotherapy. But if you can survive a hardship, right, you will emerge stronger. That's how butterflies become butterflies, right? From caterpillars. Yeah, so eventually she went through. Yeah, now she is also very strong. She always scold me. She always shout at me. She's still like scolding me like I am 18 years old. Yeah, so
You are.
yeah, every time she see me, she must say me. Yeah, but I think, but that's a good thing. At least she survived this. Yeah, now she's enjoying her partial retirement. Yeah, so disappointment and setback is there for us to learn to be a better version of ourselves, not to bring us down. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's my takeaway.
But
I
one
saw
thing,
some question my friend asked me, Mervin, what other challenges still scare you? I want to answer him this question.
Yes,
The
please.
challenge that
yes.
yeah, what other challenges still scare me, right? Is that the challenge that, you know, like Mervin still always ask me questions. Very complicated question, and you answer him, very scary. Yeah. So Mervin is my newfound friend in the same industry. Yeah, and he's very positive. So he actually encouraged me a lot, and I also learned a lot from him. Yeah. So to me, you know, relationship is important. You know, we can learn a lot from each other's experience. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much,
Amazing.
Mervin, for asking the question. Any more from the floor? Anyone who has a question to ask, just feel free to type. So yeah, it brings us back to this. The topic is hope, mind over matter, and also mind over body as well, right? So this episode was actually we came out with this because we actually have this common vision that we want to bring hope in the terms of happiness, origins. That means we need to know the root cause of our issues, the original issues, and also positivity and also energy. So we have this package that we want to share with everybody. So for Andrea, maybe you want to share a little bit, you know, what inspired you to offer this complimentary service to our viewers and also to our friends, this service that you're going to provide.
Okay, so I'm actually in the financial planning line. So I realized that a lot of my clients, or even a lot of Singaporeans, we are actually very worried about retirement, or even about our own planning for our next generation. So I'd like to offer a complimentary service to help them understand their own financial situation better. It's a 20 minutes. We will do it over Zoom. And okay, the reason, actually, when I had cancer, I was doing stocks and shares. I was doing investment. I was a reminder. Yeah, so shortly after I had cancer, after I had my second child, I joined the financial planning line because I'm a beneficiary of having adequate insurance lah. Because I remember when I was in the hospital, right, I didn't have to worry any single cent of my bill. The moment the doctor say do this chemo, I say okay, go ahead. Yeah, so by having the proper financial plan, and that time I was only 26. Yeah, by having a proper financial planning, right, it can actually help a family to prevent them from breaking up during times of crisis lah. So I just like to provide these services to any of the audiences that is listening and would like me to just look through your portfolio for you. Yeah, so that is my service.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be the first. I want to sign up. Thank you. Yeah, so I think it's important, like we mentioned, HOPE also, you know, comprised of holistic wellness. That is why body, mind, our spirit, our environment, environment and finance. Finance wellness is very important, right? So for myself, I'm actually giving a complimentary service on color analysis and what kind of gemstones will suit you based on your birth dates. Because a lot of my customers, they will come and say, they'll ask questions like, am I suitable to wear jade? And I'm suitable to wear different kinds of colors and all that. So we will give a consultation and a jewelry audit for you if you'd like to come and find out more. Yeah, thank you. How about Vince?
Right, thank you, Eve. So, what I'll be doing is, I understand that most of us will be stuck at home, at least dining in at home. So I think most of us have been cooking for the longest time, and our children has been asking, cook again, same thing again. So I think they are very sian, although we cook, but they still complain a bit. So I think, what I have is something for you guys, to have you to eat at home, but, won't go fat one. Then, of course, I also be giving away, complimentary this body composition to help you understand why your body, it's the way it's acting right now. Or if you're looking at, maintaining your weight, why is it not going the direction that you are going? So it will help you understand better. Then, of course, over to you, Usman. What do you have for us all? Very, very important, I think, this one.
Yes, I'm going to help you guys. I'll give you a free complimentary disinfection of your handphone. So I'm going to help you to disinfect your handphone with just one finger. And this coating will last for 6 months. So it will kill any bacteria, virus, mold, and including coronavirus if it settles on your phone. So please fill up the form that we have been sharing in the chat. Click the form, fill up the form, indicate which services you are interested in. You can check all if you want to. Okay, you can be greedy. Today you can be greedy. And then just click submit and we will get in touch with you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks so much, Usman. Yeah, over to Vince.
All right. I think I read something today which I think it's really meaningful. It says that every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. I think this really, I think this is what Andrea brings out, to us. Every time I see her, she's always happy. She's always doing something new. She's always challenging herself. She's always looking forward, to better days. I think we should all learn from her. It may be challenging. It's not easy, but I think this is how we should live our life, so that we can be, the angel in our own life. But at the same time, we can be angels in other lives as well. Right? Of course, we really, like to give our utmost gratitude, to Andrea again, for joining us tonight, really giving us inspiration and strength. And, as long as we don't give up, focus on what's good, life will become better. Of course, we like to also end today's session with this very, very inspiring video. We hope everyone, will find more strength and hope, to help us in life. So with this, I'd like to ask everyone to enjoy this video, right? Right. Thank you all for watching. I hope, everyone has found strength, in that video, and let's all 加油 together.
Yes. Thank you so much, Andrea, for being our guest of honor today. And also thank you, Vince, thank you, Usman, and thank you everybody for watching today. So stay tuned to our next episode and welcome to join our HOPE again. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.